Hi everybody, welcome to the Spectator Sportscast. Ellie Schultz here with Steve Frankoski. Liz unfortunately couldn't make it today, feeling a little under the weather.
Yeah, caught a little sick there, but it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it sure does. And we just want to give a shout out to Liz right off the top here, top of the show, for making the All-Ivy. All-Ivy field hockey team is an honorable mention.
Nice.
So good job out of Liz. She's had a great career at Columbia.
Yes.
We're very proud of her. Great co-host. So awesome stuff from Liz. And men's basketball also. Great, exciting performance this past Friday against Michigan State.
We're out in East Lansing past weekend, and we put up a really good effort. We had the game won, second half. Now the number one team in the country, Michigan State. Last 4 minutes we couldn't put anything together, but overall it was a terrific experience for the team, and overall it's going to help us grow within the season.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of exciting things from that game. It was obviously great to see you guys hanging with the best in the country. That team has a lot of great players. For those of you guys that don't really follow Spartans basketball, but they got Gary Harris, Keith Appling, Adrian Payne, guys like that are probably going to go in the first round. What was it like matching up with some of those guys, and kind of what challenges does that pose?
Well, as a team, we go in, believing that we're better than them, and I think that's a big thing mentally. You can't go in there, thinking these guys are unbelievable, but they have some, a little more athletic ability here and there with some guys, and so the main thing is preparing for them on defense. You never want to leave a guy stranded, so you're always in help position and always, staying sticky. We like to say everyone's in the paint, paying attention, and then the atmosphere. It's very hard to train for that. The crowd was wild, man. It was going nuts in there, but that's very enjoyable playing that.
And that crowd has caught a lot of attention. There are a couple of videos out on Deadspin. I think one of them's got like 1 million views or something of some issues with the shot clock. Could you maybe run us through what happened there?
Well, what the crowd does, they're very well coached. And in the first half, when the shot clock is at 8 seconds, they go 4, 3, 2, 1. In the second half, they do the inverse. When the shot clock's at 4, they go 6, 5, 4. So now you think there's more time on the clock. But in reality, if you're not paying attention yourself, you don't know what's going on. You got to pay attention to the clock. So our guys got confused, I think, 1 out of the 2 times. And the crowd, give a little shout out to the crowd. They did a good job with that. But overall, though, we really handled ourselves and stayed composed.
Are you guys trying to help them out, counting down from the bench?
I think that's another thing. We were trying to help them count down, and they were thinking it was the crowd, and it was just throwing everything off.
Yeah, so obviously Breslin, a tough place to play, but exciting game from you guys. And definitely seems like you guys kind of made a statement here to open up your season, kind of going into the rest of the year here. For
sure, definitely a great experience, and is going to help us within our next tournament. We go Thursday, Friday, Saturday out in Portland, play 3 games in a row, so it's going to help us with that.
Awesome. A couple other things also, exciting things happened this past weekend in Columbia Athletics. Women's basketball also had a game against Lafayette.
Yes, against Lafayette, the women lost 95-83, but a very high-scoring game and a great effort. A lot of good, positive things coming out of it. And then in volleyball, without a few of the star players, they beat Harvard 3-1. And then they lost the next night to Dartmouth 3-0, but great effort again. Yeah,
it's been kind of a rough year for volleyball, a lot of injuries, but good to get that win against Harvard on Friday. Very exciting also this past Friday rather, cross country up at Northeast Regionals, led by a friend of the show, Coach Willie Wood. Picked up second place at Northeast Regionals.
Those guys can run.
Yeah, it was awesome. Those guys can really fly. They'll be going all the way to nationals now, the men's team. So that was really exciting to see.
Awesome.
And then from the women's side in cross country, Waverly Neer as well qualified for nationals with a 4th place finish individually. So
terrific.
Kudos to them. Yeah, it was an awesome performance. Great to see that. And then the football team this past weekend had their second to last game of the year. They suffered a 24-9 loss up in Ithaca. So it's been a tough year for them, but they got one more chance to put all behind them this next weekend up Brown. Anyway, lots of exciting stuff coming up. Nationals for cross country.
All right.
Yeah, you guys got that tournament out in Portland.
Yep. So big days for the Lions coming up.
Yeah, definitely. So hope you guys all tune in next week so we can fill you in on what happened. And thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you then.